Hi Leo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your October 16th to the 31st, 2022 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see what energy we have to be mindful of during this time, Leo. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. We have the Queen of Cups. We can be very emotional during this time and kind of overwhelmed with the energy that we're getting, with the insights that we're getting, but it's just overwhelmed by emotions. So just be very mindful about this during this time, because there is a sense that we're really tuned in, and that can just be very overwhelming to us. And tuned in, spirit means to the spiritual world, but also to like the energies of people around us. We can be very easily affected by, if somebody else is happy, then we'll be happy. If somebody else is sad, then we'll be sad. And we can feel like we're a bit on an emotional roller coaster. So just be aware of that. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Okay. So we are crowned with the Chariot, which is also Cancer energy. Then we have the Five of Wands, the Empress, and the Two of Wands. So there is the sense of a gateway opening up to us. We're taking the reins in a very distinct, real way for ourselves. We're taking the rein, we're harnessing things. We're going to find that this is a time when force is not going to do it for us. Okay? We need, and by that, spirit is saying force is not going to get you to where it is that you want to be, nurturing, caring, growing. It's kind of like having a greenhouse is what I'm seeing here, and letting things grow at their pace. We can help it by giving it the right temperature and the right food and everything, but we need things to grow at their pace, and that's going to be one of the best things for us. We can be very chaotic right now when it comes to other people's emotions, or when it comes to our own emotions. There is a sense of our passions running high and running chaotically, really spread out, really kind of overwhelming. So just be aware of this during this time. There's a doorway that's opening to you, but it's as you nurture, as you embrace your compassion, your understanding, your insights, your ideas. There's something here that you want to bring forward into your world, and you're definitely going to. It's just going to be a slower process than you want it to. It's kind of like that incubator process that you're in right now. It's kind of like something is still getting its warmth, its growth, and growing and rising. Kind of like having bread rise. Okay, it's going to be something that's very nourishing to the soul, to the self, once it has risen. But as you're getting there, it can feel a little bit frustrating. You're like, you just hurry up and get to this point already. So we're crowned with the Chariot. Again, that's Cancer energy. But there's a real sense here of I'm taking the reins. I'm seeing what I need. I'm moving forward in the direction that I need to move forward in for myself, for where I want to be, and for what I desire in this world. We can also find during this time that our subconscious and conscious self aren't necessarily lining up as we want them to. We can just feel as if we're being pushed in a certain direction, or as if, I really want this, but now this is demanding all of my time. So just be aware of this. If we have Cancer within our natal chart or are born on the cusp with Cancer, that's coming through also very powerfully as a very strong form of our personality. Or if we have Cancers within our lives, they're coming through very strongly during this time. The Five of Wands, there can be a little bit of discord here. There really can be. There can be a sense of, well, I'm not sure how this is going to go, or I want this to go this way, and now it's going that way, type of deal. So just be very aware of this. We can also have a tendency to kind of insert ourselves in other people's drama just a little bit too easily, and Spirit's saying kind of pull back, because we're going to want to help. We're going to want to say, okay, I can fix this. Even for little kids, it's kind of like, oh, okay, I can make this all better. And Spirit's saying pull back, let them discover, let them see, let them, gain an understanding. And it can be for anybody, older, younger. There is the sense here of not having to jump in instantaneously, kind of see how they work it out. When it comes to work and when it comes to dealing with a whole bunch of people, there is a sense here of we're the ones who, actually, there is a sense of there being this kind of chaos around this is what I'm doing. It's kind of like everybody kind of jumps into everybody else's space. So just be very mindful about this. We are also going to see that people want to pull us into their drama. They want us to be on their side. They want us to see that they're right. And Spirit's just saying here, really step back from this, because it's not where you want to be. And starting to pick sides is just not going to be advantageous for anybody. It moves us to the Empress. The Empress is astoundingly nurturing, caring, prosperous energy. And there's a sense here that that's what we are embracing. We are embracing a time where we need to nurture, where we need to see how it grows, where we need to be a little bit gentler with ourselves. We're also going to find that this energy is going to suit us and serve us very well during this time, where it's a sense of, okay, I need to move forward in this way, but I need to move forward gently. I need to move forward with kindness. I need to move forward with compassion. And I need to see how the earth helps me grow, but how I learn the lessons, that are around me. We're just taking in a lot of the energy, a lot of greater understanding, and that's going to be very much a game changer. I see it as, it's almost like we want to hammer everything in and be like, that's it, we're making it work, or crowbar everything into place. And Spirit is saying, no, the pieces are supposed to fit perfectly. They're just supposed to slide into each other. We don't need the extra tools. So step back and see what is warped right now within our lives and ourselves, what is stopping us from moving forward the way that we need to. And that leads us to the Two of Wands. We're going to see doors open. We're going to see ourselves be able to move forward with more tenacity, with more understanding, with more insight than we have in a really long time. But we're also going to start to see doors open that just hadn't before. And we're looking at things and we're like, how could I possibly? And this is going to be a time where we see ourselves, excuse me, stepping out of our comfort zone, stepping into something where Spirit might be saying, okay, slow it down, but look at the bigger picture. Now step through this door and see how you can move forward. See what it is that you want. See where it is that you need to be for you, because doors are opening and you're going to be surprised. You're going to be surprised at what's coming your way. Okay, so let's dive deeper. Angels and Spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and Spirit guides. Angels and Spirit guides. Ooh, of course, fell right on the floor. So let me grab that and not knock everything over. Okay. Angels and Spirit guides, show me clearly. Two here. Okay, and a bonus card. Fantastic. Ace of Cups, Knight of Wands, which is us. We have the Six of Swords. Our bonus card is the Devil. And then we have the 5, 6, 7, 8 of Cups. We're walking away from something, and that's going to be very big. we're walking away from a lot of the chaos, and that's going to really help us to step into ourselves and our power, because the Empress comes with the Ace of Swords. There's a calmness of voice that is coming over us. There is this distinction of self and what we want that is really moving us forward. Now, we're crowned with the Chariot and the Six of Swords. So both are movement cards. And there's something here, especially with the mind, that we're seeing ourselves move forward in. It's kind of like we need that challenge, we need that insight, we need those ideas. The Six of Swords is saying we have the knowledge, but the road can be rocky, right? The waters can be choppy. And this is going to be a time where we look at things and say, emotionally, I might feel overwhelmed. Logically, I know I can do this. We have to keep on moving forward. If we stop and you kind of fall into self-pity, it will be, or doubt and fear and anxiety, it will hinder us in a way that has far-reaching effects than we realized. With the Eight of Cups, again, we're walking away from something that no longer fits. It's just not right for us. And it brings us to the Five of Wands. And that Five of Wands is chaos. We're walking away from a certain aspect of chaos in our lives. And why we're able to walk away from it is because we're entering into a much more soothing, much more compassionate way of dealing with what we want. God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, has handed us a gift of the Ace of Swords, cutting through doubts, fears, negativities, hurts, pains, disappointments. And now we're able to push forward in a way that we hadn't realized that we wanted to. There's also clarity that's coming to us that we didn't realize we needed. It's like, oh, I can do that if I look at it this way. And oh, I was keeping myself stuck by, only seeing it like this. Now I can see it like that, and the door opens. And it's like, oh, okay, that makes perfect sense. Things are starting to gain a new atmosphere to them. They're starting to gain a new power to them, and that's going to be very inspirational to us. It moves us to the Knight of Wands. That's us. Okay, we are represented by the Wands in the Minor Arcana, with the Knight of Wands and the Two of Wands here. A door is opening. There's a new path forward, and we're definitely ready to take it. Now, what we have to be mindful of is that we can fall into this energy of, I just need it to be done. I just need to move forward. It doesn't matter what happens. And that can be rather destructive for us. We need to step back, slowly and steadily move forward in compassion, love, and commitment to what we want and where we need to be. Because if not, our temper can kind of get the best of us, and it can fly us forward in a way that we're like, oh, okay, now that I step back and think about it, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I needed. That's not where this should have been going. Now, it can be that from this time to December, we're planning for something bigger coming into our lives. Okay, Capricorn time frame is from December 22nd to January 19th. But I also see this as us being very connected to the earth. We kind of want to get back to our roots, right? Because the devil is, I always thought that was kind of a mean card for Capricorns, but it's also the gods of nature. And so here, there is this sense of, I'm stepping into what my nature is, or what nature is for me, and where I need to be, and what I desire, and what I want, and what I need. And there's also a sense here that we're looking at things that we may have been addicted to or may be addicted to, and we're saying, you know what, no, it's not filling a purpose in our lives. It's just not. And so we're stepping away from them. We're stepping away from things that have caused chaos and harm and hurt and pain. And we're going to start to feel better. That's how we're going to know that it's working. Now, the thing is that we can start to really feel better and then be like, oh, okay, well, I can go back to my old habits because obviously I'm fine now. No, don't. Just keep on moving forward. Don't get pulled down, because it'll be very easy to want an escape, because we need to move forward in a calmer, gentler manner. It's kind of like be very mindful, be very present in our world. And we're going to find that cuts through a lot of the negativity that has been around us. If we can do that, we can almost change the course of things and really step into something beautifully powerful. Now, our subconscious energy to be mindful of is the Two of Swords. We need to be mindful because we tend to think in black and white. It can be the white page or it can be the black print, right? It can't be both. But this is going to be a time where we can see things much more kind of abstractly. And so the way that we thought it had to be, like it can be a sketchbook, or it can be, it could be a sketching journal or a writing journal. And now we're going to see, no, it could be a lot more than that. I just keep on seeing it, moved more to the physical and what we're writing, what we're creating with our hands. It could be sculpting, whatever it is, but there's that energy coming forward of the hands. I just really feel that we're thinking, okay, it could be like this or it could be like that. And this can even be with learning, this can be with test taking, this can be, with new job opportunities. We're thinking of things very one way or the other, and that's to our own detriment. There's new ways to move forward, and there's new paths that open up to us that really will kind of surprise us as to where they take us. Our subconscious tarot energy is the Star and the Three of Coins, the Three of Pentacles. So the Star is Aquarius energy, but the Star is our deep wish. It's what we really long for. It's what we really want. It's where we long to be. And the Three of Coins is saying to us, we put in the work. But I see this more as where learning the craft, it's like I just see somebody sculpting something. I don't know if somebody is sculpting or working or writing while they're listening to this, and that energy is just coming through so strongly. If you're an architect, you're drawing up sketches, there's something here where it's like you're laying down the blueprint. You're going to need to look at things 3 different ways. Subconsciously, you kind of know that. Okay, this isn't just for the person who's coming through so strongly, but this is for everybody. It's like you're going to need to look at things 3 different ways. There's 3 different ways to bring forward the wealth, to bring forward the prosperity and the success. And it's listening to your gut, and it's connecting with what you deeply long for that's going to see your projection forward. All right. All right, Leo. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy, as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Leo. And may blessings and prosperity always be with you.